everyone. Welcome to a Discovery Edition. This is electrifying Discovery Edition of the Final Cut as we take a look at the physical release, the 4K Ultra HD combo pack of Shazam! Fury of the Gods. I don't know why I said it like Johnny Bravo, but whatever. So yes, we are looking at Shazam. Now, Shazam got mixed reviews in the theater, and even I, being the hashtag DC shill, was a little bit mixed on this film. I enjoyed the characters around the main character more so than the title character. But how does this physical release stack up? Does it make it worth picking up, even if you weren't quite sure how you felt about the film? Well, we'll get up and close and personal and find out in just a minute here. But I just want to say, yeah, overall, I enjoy Shazam, okay? I enjoyed the first one a bit more than this one, but this one definitely has a lot more positives than negatives to it, and you can check out my Movie Man's Movie Minute if you really are interested in my thoughts on this film. So, enough of me babbling here. Let's get up close to this release and see what it's all about and what it's got packing for us, shall we? So here we are, we got the slip cover, a beautiful reflective slip cover, all the gold stuff in reflective paint, which is great. Your 100-year Warner Brothers celebrating there. And yeah, this is a great artwork. This really stands out. I dig it quite a bit. I mean, Lucy Liu, Helen Mirren in there, the rest of the cast in there of the side supporting cast, who again, I found more interesting really than the title character. But beside the point, and then you can see this is the Ultra HD Blu-ray and digital code combo. Now your digital code is going to be good for 2 years, so don't sit on it too long. Otherwise it may expire and you may not be able to do the digital version. So I like the reflective part on this slipcover. As far as the spine goes, it stands out quite a bit for the title. You can actually read it. They didn't get too fancy with the artwork, but it still has its own character, which is important when it's sitting on your shelf like that. And then on the back, we've got more reflective paint here with the lightning bolt, how you can get that Ultra HD experience, and a few production stills here. Actually, they picked some really good stills from the film, and you get an outline of what special features you get and the synopsis of the film, which is a little bit different. Sometimes we don't get the synopsis of the film on the slipcover, so I'm glad they did that, as well as listing the special features, which we will get to in a minute. As far as the actual case itself, it isn't reflective. So the slipcover's got the reflective, but you don't have it here, but pretty much the same artwork going on, except you do have the credits from the film on the back. As far as the front goes, same as on the slipcover, although that 4K Ultra HD does stand out nicely. As far as the discs inside, let's take a look. Now, this is your digital code. Like I said, it's on that slip. There's no other media in here, and there you go, folks. Thank you very much. They at least did a distinguishing colorization, and a pretty creative one, too, between the Blu-ray and the Ultra HD. Here, if you can see in the reflection, you've got a silver lightning bolt with the black for the Ultra HD 4K disc, and then you've got a black lightning bolt with silver for the Blu-ray disc. So thank you very much for putting that separation in there, Warner Brothers. I always like when they do that, just so that you have that really quick grab for which disc you're going to need and what you're going to play. Now, all the extras are on the Blu-ray. And what do you got for extras? Actually, we've got a good chunk of extras that they put on here. How many times am I going to say that word? Probably a lot. So let's dive in, shall we? We've got our standard 4K Ultra HD menu here going on. So if we go over to the special features and take a look, you've got the commentary from the director. Very interesting commentary. Maybe it might help you appreciate the film a little bit more with some of that insight, just like the rest of what we have in the special features menu might make you feel a little bit differently about the film or look at it from a different perspective. Not sure, but you do get a 30-minute special in here called Shazam! Let's Make a Sequel, which I really enjoyed. Gives you some behind-the-scenes stuff, how they did the special effects, how they did the flying, the interviews with the cast, who everybody just looks like they're just having so much fun. Very positive and uplifting spirit to everybody who they interview with this BTS stuff. So I really liked the behind-the-scenes thing and give you a feel of what it was like on the set and how everybody felt about the film. Now we move over to The Rock of Eternity Decked Out. They feature how the kids in this film changed The Rock of Eternity. A great up close look at some of the props that you may not got a chance to take a look at in the film. That's about 5 minutes. The Zach Effect, where they talk about how positive Zachary was on set as not only his Shazam character, but just as him as a person. And that one's about 4 minutes. I really dug the sisterhood of the Daughters of Atlas, the sisterhood of the villains. I really enjoyed that special. It was about 8 minutes, and it was a great featurette where they get to interview Helen Mirren and get close with the Lucy Liu's character and as well. You really get them their perspective on how they feel about being in a big superhero movie like this. Then there's the play-by-play scene breakdown, which is only 10 minutes long, which is surprising because usually these are longer, especially considering we were looking at 4 scenes, I think 4 or 5 here, and it's not that long. So I was surprised by it. But what's also interesting is the director giving his breakdown of the scenes. It almost feels like this was done after the film was released because he's not quite as enthusiastic as it showed up on Twitter later on, exactly his feelings about how it had a median reception by the audience. There's the mythology of Shazam, where they talk about what they went into picking the villains and everything, and I like that. That's about 5 minutes. The Shazamily reunion, yes, because the cast and crew called themselves Shazamily, which Vin Diesel's like, oh man, I should have thought of that. But anyway, and that was fun seeing the chemistry between the cast and crew in that, and seeing how they picked up right after they left off, and even welcoming the new cast members into the fold, so to speak. And so the Shazamly reunion also is a very touching thing, and really makes you feel you got a positive energy. All of these specials have a positive energy to them. And then there's the deleted scenes, which really you're not missing much with most of these. I will say there is a deleted scene involving Mary, who I loved. I wish they would have kept it in there. I really do, because I think it added a lot to her character, and so they give a bit of more of an extended scene with that, and that, and so that's what you've got here. So you got about an hour and a half of extras, not including the commentary, which isn't too bad. And that's what you got here with the Shazam, Fury of the Gods physical release. Now, if you want to pick up the 4K Ultra HD version, which with all the digital effects and everything, you may just want to do that. That's going to be $49.98 retail. The Blu-ray is $10 cheaper at $39.98, and then the DVD is $34.98. So yeah, I mean, if you were a fan of the film, you're going to definitely want to pick it up, because I think it's worth it. I think the extras that gave me, and the commentary gave me a extra appreciation for the film, so I may need to watch it without the commentary. Just check it out again now that I've got a bit more perspective. Maybe it'll grow on me a little bit more, rather than being kind of just middle of the road film. I'm not sure, but there you have it, folks. Thank you so much for listening to me ramble. Please check out our Patreon if you haven't already. Lots of great stuff there. The more we do there, more we can do here. Hit bells, whistles, thumbs up, all that. Subscribe to our channel and help us hit 2,500 subscribers by the end of the year. I thank you all. And until next time, remember, keep that ticket stub.